What's up, bro? What? You want to see The Office? All right, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, buddy. What's good, YouTube? My name is Shea, and I make videos about my creative career, side hustles, and passion projects. And this video right here that you're watching is my, official office tour, office makeover video. And this is definitely one of my passion projects for the year, is to make this like dream vision that I have for a home office. What I want to do is sort of take you through a little bit of kind of like the process and how I was able to bring this idea and this vision to life. So one of the first things I did was I created a mood board. So if at any point, like, I didn't really know what I should do, or I didn't know if something that I wanted to buy fit in, with the look and feel, I just referred back to the mood board. So as you can see in the mood board, pretty much the style that I'm going for is kind of like an organic modern. That's what I like to call it. Or what has been kind of referred to a little bit. But essentially, this is kind of like, this is the style of like our whole house as a whole. And so for my room, I kind of wanted to lean really, really deep into the organic side and really make the room feel like it was alive and like the room has like a soul. And then finish it off with kind of like different modern touches, like, these IKEA floating shelves, or like my desk is pretty modern, etc. So the biggest way I achieved like that organic feel was with the wall texture that you see in here. This is called lime washing. The way that I did it was I did a DIY method, which is a lot cheaper than buying like legit lime wash paint. You save a whole lot of money. I don't want to necessarily go into like a tutorial on how I did it, but it was just 2 different paint colors that I got from Sherwin-Williams that I then took, and I would do brush strokes in one color, and then I would come back in and do brush strokes in the other color. You repeat this process until you eventually start to get like these like different shapes and textures, and you start to blend them together. I felt pretty confident doing this because I am a creative person. Like, I'm a designer, I'm an artist. I felt confident doing this. But I know for some people, you may be a little bit intimidated, but trust me, it's not that hard to do. Really anybody could do this. Your results may vary. It may not look as good, or it may not look the way you want it, but just practice a few times. Maybe get like a canvas, a couple canvases from Michael's or Joann's, and just practice like the strokes before you actually go to your wall. So after the paint settled, ooh, that was a cold line. So after the paint settled, it was time to really start to pick out like, those finishes, right? Like those different touches to really make everything come together. I know I wanted to have my studio name behind me, and you can kind of see, I'll bring up the picture, like the reference image from the mood board, but you can see like Studio McGee, how they kind of have like, this is like an office, and they kind of have like the name behind it. So I knew I wanted to do something like that, and I know I wanted to kind of like blend, not pop out too much at you, but just kind of like recede. So I ordered these custom letters off Etsy. I painted them with the darker color of the 2. So remember, I had 2 paint colors that I used to lime wash. I painted the letters the darker color of the 2, let that dry, and then I just, got my tools out, used a brad nailer, and I just nailed it in. So that was on there. It was looking beautiful. And then from there, it was time to start putting the artwork up. And so I went with these prints that I found on Etsy. So I hung these up, and I chose the capture every moment because I'm in the process of right now transitioning my studio practice to include more photography. So I want to like be taking on like 70% photography work and then like 30% design with my studio. So this is just like a good reminder for me to just capture every moment. But not only for like business purposes, but just even in like personal life. Like, I love just documenting our travels, and we have a growing family we're expecting in March. So just, just documenting and just making sure we got those memories on wax. And then the other poster that says "Make it happen, shock everyone," and this is the perfect spot for it too, because it's right across from the bathroom. So every time I come out the bathroom, I'm like, it's always right there in front of you to just make it happen. And it's just a good reminder, and I can see it well from my desk as well. It's like right also in my sight line. So even the most confident people need that like reminder to just, go after it and just do it. So I really love this one. So then the next thing was to go ahead and give the room some eyebrows. So I always call like drapes and stuff like the eyebrows to a room. So if you think about like a face, and your eyebrows are kind of up here at the top, right? So you know, without drapes, your room doesn't have eyebrows. So it was time to put the drapes up. As soon as it went up, I was like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? The room just really started coming together. Like I said, once you do that, you really give the room some eyebrows. So then now it's time to really focus on trying to complete like what I call zone 2 in the office. So my office is kind of split into 2 zones. One zone being, you know, closer to like my SRS Shea Rhim studio sign and my desk and stuff. That's like a zone 1, right? So like my desk, this is like the work area. This is kind of like where I get work done. And then zone 2 would be where I'm sitting right now recording this video. So it's like where the rug is, and then the ottoman, this chair, and then also like the TV and everything. So that's kind of like zone 2, which is a little bit more relaxing and chill. And then zone 1 is kind of more on my where my desk is, and it's kind of like where you get work done. To really finish off zone 2, put a plant in the corner. It's artificial. Still want to get a stool to sit it on just to give it a little bit more height. But I still haven't found a stool for a decent enough price. Their stools are really expensive. Then trying to get this wall together. So I had to take so many trips to IKEA because I would like forget one piece that I was supposed to get, or I didn't get the handrails or just something. So this was like an absolute dumpster fire trying to get this thing mounted, but I got it up there and it looks good. It looks better than I thought it would even look. And then once those got up, then I went ahead and started on the TV. And so with the TV, I got this little kit, and I've done it before. I did it at my mom's house and previous houses too. But if you get this kit, you can basically, you know, give yourself the ability to have a plug sort of at the top. So now you can completely hide all the wires. So I started there with like just cutting out the holes in the wall, so that way I could hide all the wires. And then I ran those through, got the TV mounted, and then put the TV up, and yeah, we in the game. You know what I mean? So the TV is I think I went with a 55 inch. I think I went with a 55 inch TV, and I think going all the way across is a, right here, like those 3 IKEA pieces all together are 60. So it just leaves like a little bit of wiggle room a little bit of breathing room on each side for like extra margin space, just so it all fits together and looks good. And then also was very conscious of like what size everything should be, so that way I could still fully open the door over there. Have the door completely open or closed, and it doesn't like hit any of those things. So then just to finish off zone 2 with some more styling. So lots of books. That's also what I had in mind, like, cause it's an office, so I really wanted to have a lot of my books out on display. So just put a lot of my books, like my Atlanta magazine, some different journals and stuff that I just can like grab and write down quick notes in. And then a rug. This rug I got, actually the best spot for rugs, man, is Rugs USA. So check them out. Not sponsored. So that's where I got this rug from. It is a 5x7, I believe. This rug was perfect. Like, it goes with the drapes. It goes with the whole kind of like monochromatic feel, like different shades of the same color. So then, yeah, and then got an ottoman, so that way I can kind of like kick my legs up and, relax. Or a lot of times my wife will come in here during the work day, and, she'll bring her work computer. We both work remote. I probably should have said this at the beginning, but she'll come in here, kick her legs up with her like work computer, and then I'll be sitting at the desk and we'll just be talking and chatting, or I'll cut something on the TV or whatever, like while I'm working. And I was just very intentional, like, everything is like, very gray. It's like a grayish brown, like a grayish kind of. And then so that like my accent color in here really is just like shades of green. So you can see that throughout with the Virgil Abloh book, the straw blanket, and then also the plant in the corner. So yeah, and then I didn't necessarily want to go too deep into like my desk. My desk it's the same desk I've had for a while. It's a fully standing desk, so it goes up and down. And then I have like a fully side cabinet as well. And so I don't want to go too deep into like my desk setup in this video. I think that's like a whole separate video, but I also want to get a new monitor. But I don't know if I should do a desk setup video, with the current setup, and then I can give y'all like an updated version after I get a new monitor. Cause I want to get an Apple monitor, like one of the Apple Studio displays with like the nano coating, because as you can see and hear, like I get a lot of light in my monitor now. I can't see it. I just see a reflection of myself, like especially if I'm working in Figma in dark mode, or I'm working in Sketch or Photoshop and it's in dark mode. I can't see anything but myself. So I definitely want to get a new monitor. But if y'all want the desk setup video, like if y'all want both of them, like before the monitor and after the monitor, I don't know, just let me know what you think. And yeah, man, that is my office. This is sort of like a dream home office for me. I still have other dream offices in my brain, right? Like, we should never stop dreaming. So it's just dope to have this documented now. So, and even going all the way back, right? Like, if I put a clip up of like kind of like my first YouTube video and like how I had stuff set up then, you could see kind of like how things have progressed from then to now. So it's just really cool to make these videos and have things documented, and to have a dream home office like this. I'm so grateful, and I just hope to continue to grow and be able to take y'all on a journey. So when I actually get like an office, like I get like a for real, you know, get my first actual studio, you know, that's just gonna be crazy. And you know, I'm gonna turn that up. So I have more passion projects, like more home passion projects. So I have this office makeover video. Like I said, we're expecting a child, so the nursery is coming along pretty dope. I actually really like it. So I'll probably do like a nursery reveal or like just nursery walkthrough kind of video as well, similar to this. And then also a garage makeover. So I really want to like take the garage and just like turn it up to a whole nother level, make it like a dream garage. So those videos are coming. If that's the type of stuff you're interested in, go ahead, hit subscribe. And to everybody watching, thank you for watching this video. I'm so humbled. I appreciate you sharing time with me. And hopefully I will catch you somewhere else on the internet. Peace and love.